Hello. Welcome to the Great Show, guys. This is where I spoon feed all of you the news. I try to do this Monday through Friday. I think I missed yesterday and Monday. I was gonna miss today, but you know, don't want to fall behind here. Okay. Let's pretend for a little bit that there's this super smart hacker out there, guys. He likes to let the problems pile up a bit, you know, just so it's a little more fun for him, right? When he goes around and he just bitch smacks everyone and gets everything back in order again. Just play along. Pretend that's what's happening right now. And he's about to bitch slap the fuck out of everyone, and everything will be a-okay. Just pretend. So there's this banking crisis. I can try to explain this. I mean, I did a little bit before. I'm not extremely knowledgeable on it. It is extremely bad. I'm sure some of y'all know about as much as I do when it comes to like bank runs and shit like that. But I mean, long story short, Trump rolled back a bunch of regulations, and now there are a bunch of train wrecks happening, both literal and metaphorical. So this is one of them. Yeah, I mean, this probably would not have happened. I mean, I could look into this a little more. This is a little urgent. Basically, I could try to explain it all. Banks, the way they make money is, you know, they'll have people store their money there, but then they take that same money that their clients are storing at their bank, and they'll use that to pay out loans, right? I'm sure some of you already know this shit. Like, I know my knowledge isn't extremely in-depth when it comes to this shit, but you know, if I get something wrong, just bear with me here. So yeah, when people pull out loans for, you know, whatever, you know, just all sorts of different things, they take the same money that they're storing and they pay it out to these other people, you know, group B, you know, and they expect it to be paid off with interest. Now, what a bank run is whenever, and usually bank runs happen because people are afraid of a bank run. So, like, people worry, like, say if the economy starts to show signs of a downturn, what happens is, like, everyone will start pulling their money out, like, oh shit. And then what happens is, well, they've already lent out all the money that they were storing, so eventually they basically just run out of fucking money, long story short. And that's what happened here. That's why it just completely fucking collapsed instantly. They just didn't have enough rules and protections and shit like that. And then the government usually steps in and they'll reimburse people to an extent. Yeah, we just basically, we have to... And the fucked up part is, let me see if I can find this. This happened back in 2008, and then they fucking... Hold on, let me pull it up. There's this Dodd-Frank Act that they put into place to prevent it from happening. And then fucking Trump rolled that shit back, and now here it is happening again. It's like, way to go, you fucking dipshit. Dodd-Frank regulations would have prevented Silicon Valley bank collapse. Remove the regulations that would have prevented the bank collapse. Like, seriously, it was just up and down with this shit. This has happened several times all throughout history. Like, the banks will collapse, then they'll put in rules being like, okay, well, this will help prevent them from collapsing. And then some fucking idiot will go back there and undo the fucking rules. Yeah, I mean, you can look into this yourself. I don't want to waste too much time on this show, because I have a lot of ground to cover. But yeah, now it has all these other people worried about their money and their banks, and it caused another bank to collapse because of the bank run, with people pulling all their cash out and shit. And so yeah, it's kind of sent shockwaves throughout all of it and throughout the stock market as well. but hopefully it settles down soon. Bank fears. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, honestly. See, bank stocks plunge Monday, recover Tuesday, tumble again Wednesday, and they should recover next Monday once this whole thing fucking boils over. Anyway, moving on. Well, wait, maybe not yet. Welcome to the show, guys. Hello there. Federal Reserve took extraordinary steps this week of guaranteeing the deposits. I think one of them, like, a bunch of billionaires chipped in and saved them from collapsing. Taxpayers aren't on the hook, Biden says. So, a lot of dipshits on the right and be like, look, recession, recession! No, fuck you. There's no recession. Y'all know what you're fucking talking about. I do. Again, like I said, just watch, guys. Next week, boom, 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 boom. Bitches just fucking slapped everywhere. Just bitch slapping all of them, smiting everyone, get everything nice and peaceful again, and back in order. Just you wait. Okay. It's gonna be fun. It's all part of the show. This is how I have fun now, guys. Welcome to the great show. So, let's see here. What should I cover next? I guess I will cover the war next. I gotta catch up a little bit. There is quite a bit going on. Oops. So I read this. This is a direct contradiction to what I said. Fighter jets are worthless over Ukraine. Sign of what U.S. pilots and troops may face in future battles. This article, I already read it, basically states that anytime Ukraine or Russia tries to get air superiority or provide air support, their jets will just get shot down, and they don't want to waste all their money and jets and shit like that. And you know, this article is basically saying, oh, this might be a preview of what the U.S. has to deal with in the future. No, not at all. See, the difference is our fighter jets are really fucking badass. Former F-16 pilot says Russian Su-35 jets junk compared to U.S. plane. No, hell no. We would just zip the fuck in there, blow shit up, take out all the fucking shit, not get shot down, and get the fuck out and save our equipment. Like, it's totally fucking different. We would just be in and out. In fact, that if there ever was a full-blown fucking conflict, that's the strategy I would recommend. Just send in a huge fucking wave, get them the fuck out, and then prepare the second wave, and just alternate like that so that we don't actually lose any. We inflict maximum amount of damage and not lose shit. Just saying. I don't know if anyone's paying attention here, but you know, you never know. Speaking of Biden's right-hand man, let's see what he's up to. U.S.-Russian military chiefs resume contact to discuss drone incident. Austin says U.S. will continue to fly drones over the Black Sea. And they're also saying that they probably didn't recover anything from it. So you did visit Iraq, I was right. Pledges continued to use troop presence. That's like our little foothold in the Middle East. Fucking Trump almost ruined that shit too. All that fucking money, all that fucking energy. Our fucking presence over there almost got completely fucking wasted because that fucking moron. Hell no. Not happening. Dumb motherfucker. Just pretend for a minute there's some really smart dude out there secretly pulling all the strings and making sure we don't get fucked, making sure we stay on top. That'd be cool, right? What if, guys? What if? He does it all in secret. Like a superhero or something. So, let's take a look around. So yeah, some of y'all are like, why are we in Ukraine? It has nothing to do with this. Shut the fuck up. Cost of not supporting Ukraine far outweigh the cost of supporting it. Yeah, it would cost more in the long run to not do it. I'm telling you, we're keeping all these evil shitheads at bay, more or less. We're the world police. We're protecting democracy, protecting our homies, and crushing our fucking enemies so they don't fuck around anymore. Just completely fucking crushing them too. Because you don't want these monsters to grow any fucking bigger. You don't want them to get away with any fucking more. Fuck that. U.S. comments on Zelensky's decision to stay in Bakhmut. There's Biden's right-hand man, it's the head of the Pentagon. Pentagon's chief first of all emphasized the bravery and perseverance of the soldiers. As for the importance of Bakhmut, I think I'm pronouncing it right, I would point to the fact that it is President Zelensky who decides what is important and what needs to be redeployed. He's doing it to maintain an advantage. Again, our goal is to make sure we support him no matter what the decision on the battlefield is. So it's like the Alamo, only they might actually win. They're probably going to actually win. This show's great. Okay, let's go back here at home for a little bit. Hey, I'm going to pull up my little 3D Earth thing, alright? That makes the show a little more fun. So this is where I make sense of it all for you guys. I know a lot of y'all just don't give a shit. You're in your own little fucking media bubble. Turn into Hulu, whatever the fuck, Netflix. Just completely fucking oblivious as to what's really going on. But hey, that's why I'm here. To make it all entertaining for you. I turn it on to a fun little TV show. Alright, let's zoom in. Let's go down here to where you guys are. To where we all are. See, you live in this little bubble here. Most of y'all. I mean, some of y'all live like over here. But generally speaking, to my friends here in Houston, here in Midgar, you're in this little tiny bubble, going to work, going home, going to work, going home. Just, you know, plopping your ass down, watching cartoons. Just totally oblivious to all of this that's going on. But here. That's why I'm turning it into a show for you. So, let's zoom back in to this fucking cesspool here at home. I cover the states real quick. So Republicans are quietly dropping House investigations on Trump finances, covering their fucking Cheeto overlord's ass, more or less. Need I say more? Bunch of fucking shit. They're just like these rude, obnoxious fucking assholes. Yelling. That's a lie! What's her name? That fucking Marjorie Taylor Big Bird Green fucking Neanderthal chick was yelling over Biden, yelling over the president during the State of the Union, just to really illustrate just how fucking rude and obnoxious these people are. The time of the gentleman has expired. Oh, Jesus. Shut the fuck up. But hey, look, you never know, there's some sane ones out there. GOP governor offers grim prediction for Republicans in the 2024 election. Long-term prediction. He expects the party to lose elections for many years to come. Oh look, that's what I said on this show. You'll notice that everything I say on this show comes true. Granted, this was a couple of days ago, but I've been saying that for at least a week or so now. Oh wow, there's actually a smart one on that team. While the younger people are disenfranchised right now. Like I said, they are fucked. They're not going to win shit ever again. Good. Fuck those people. Okay. Because, yeah, they're just fucking shit up. The bad part is, though, that the left has a lot of, like, obnoxious people, too. And I always say this, I've said this a million times. I feel like the closer you are to the center, the more sane you are. Like, the further out you go, the more fucking wild and fucking just batshit fucking crazy you sound. And just the dumber you sound, too. It's like, holy shit. Like, I can understand some of the woke shit. Here, let me skip to that. Some of the gripes there. But at the same time, like, they find it hard to even fucking define what woke is. Here, let me show you guys this shit. I'm sure some of you have already seen this. And there's a reason why they can't fucking explain it. Because they can't say the quiet part out loud. I mean, it started out for progressive black Americans for racial justice, and it just turned into just God knows what. Look at this chick. This is a couple of days ago. This chick's struggling to define it, and she can't. This kind of reminds me of that Miss America beauty pageant chick one time. She's like, such as, and like, something such as.
That he received from two Soviet-born businessmen.
And let me point out something else, kids.
Who are accused of funneling foreign cash into U.S. elections to increase their influence and promote their business assets.
The government has no fucking part in this, really, honestly. If you want to get right down to it, this is another way in which the right is screwing themselves by turning it into a culture war. The government is supposed to be hands-off when it comes to that. By stepping in and trying to tell people what to think and say is authoritarian and not what either party should be representing. Like, the whole fucking culture war should be completely separate, have nothing to do with the United States government.
Americans consider themselves very liberal, and probably fewer of them consider themselves to be woke. And so, you know, when we talk about traditional right,
would you mind defining
this is funny.
Define
woke.
So, I mean, woke is
anti-women,
the idea that
anti-black, anti-everything, anti-progress.
This is going to be one of those.
Come on,
that goes
come on! I'm helping you out here. Listen.
Something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it. It is sort of the understanding that we need to
anti-equality
and redo society.
But at the same time, she has no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, it's hard to explain in a 15-second soundbite.
Yeah, look at time.
Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, no, see, I can understand some of the gripes because on one hand, it has gotten a little... I mean, I shouldn't even touch on this. It's such a touchy subject, guys, because whenever you bring up race, people get really fucking heated about it. But, okay. You know, equality, yes, good. You know, representation, good, whatever. All white men are evil! Bad, okay? I feel like there are a lot of people out there that fail to realize what the actual definition of racism is. Like, there is seriously a growing number, particularly women, who are just, not specifically, but there are a lot of people on the far left seem to think that racism is solely against minorities. It is not, guys. Racism works in all directions. I've worked in environments where I was the only white guy, and it has been both good and bad. Like, I have worked several different jobs throughout my life. You know, I've worked where I was the only white dude and everyone was cool. No one was racist. I've worked where I was the only white dude and I was facing all sorts of, like, just shit from everyone. Like, clearly they hated me. They were prejudiced against me, and that's what the definition of racism actually is. And I feel like because white people are the majority, a lot of people just fail to see it. Like, I mean, they're like, you know, racism against white people doesn't exist. That's true to an extent, but no, like, racism is simply solely the color of your skin and being judged for it. Whether it's white, black, you know, Hispanic, tan, Asian, whatever. It doesn't matter. Now, I feel like that's where a lot of the confusion comes in, is that people think that it's solely against minorities. And if you look up the definition, it'll say, like, what is it? The actual fucking definition for it. And again, we're not being, like, picked on. That's another part of it. I mean, we kind of are now because of the whole, like, woke mob is starting to really rise up and shit like that. And I'm not saying, oh no, poor us. You're missing the fucking point, I feel like, if you think that. But I'm just trying to get to the core of it all, trying to explain it all to you. See, right here, it says typically one that is a minority or marginalized. It doesn't say exclusively. So in general, just ignoring this last part, because this is what people focus on, it is discrimination, prejudice, antagonism against a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular race. So whenever you have this, like, woke mob going, all white people are bad, they're all racist, blah, 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 that in itself is a racist statement, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous to me. So it's a huge detriment to the left. It's pushing away swing voters. It's pushing away people from voting for the left. And honestly, I feel like more people, especially ones higher up there, need to speak out against all this shit. And try to, like, diffuse the whole fucking situation, because it's not exactly fucking, you're not doing yourself any favors. This isn't a real fucking coming together if you're still taking one group of people and excluding them and being, like, totally fucking against them. You gotta change your whole fucking tone when it comes to this shit. Otherwise, this is going to go on forever. It's one thing to let the right be a bunch of racists, like they hate fucking minorities, hate this, hate that, whatever, bunch of fucking bigots. Let them be that way. But if you're going to fight fire with fire, and the left is also going to be like, all white, straight white dudes are bad, it's never going to fucking stop. This whole fucking back and forth is going to go on for fucking ever. Just my 2 cents. So, I hope I cleared that up. Speaking of the dipshit Republican Party, another Putin puppet in the Republican Party. DeSantis' Ukraine stance angers many, and people don't hold back. It's just another fucking puppet. Same, more Russian propaganda. So yeah, I'm glad I got that off my chest because, you know, I'm just trying to help here, guys. I know I'm a white dude and perhaps you're already secretly fucking closeted racist against me and my kind, but hopefully I opened your eyes a little bit to it all and you actually fucking listen to me instead of being like, Harumph! I don't like him. I don't like the things he's saying. It goes against what my team is saying. But guys, I'm trying to fucking mold your entire fucking team right now. I'm trying to get you all this wake up and see this shit because it's not doing you any fucking favors. So, yeah. Let's see here. Fox News, Russian propaganda. Like, it's one thing to be anti-racist, but then you can't turn around and make racist fucking statements, okay? Because then you just seem like just as big of a hypocrite as the right. Just trying to help here, guys. I saw a funny comedian, too, that was like, hold on, I'm probably gonna pull it up here in a minute. Fox News deals in Russian propaganda. Look at this shit. And you know Putin's extremely fucking racist too. It's all according to his plan. Like, this is our enemy, guys. I know some of y'all probably knew the show, but Putin, Xi Jinping, the Russian and Chinese presidents, those are the bad guys. They do not want us to succeed. They are against us. They'll do anything to fucking divide us, keep us fighting each other, so that we don't wake up and see who the real enemies are. Okay. Let me see if I can find this one real quick.
I'm afraid to argue with woke people because I look like this and I don't know who's gonna back me up. I'm on board with 95% of it. They're like, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, hell yeah. They're like, future is female, stop Asian hate. I'm like, absolutely. They're like, all white men are scum. And I'm like, hey there. That last part, that hurt my feelings when you said that. And honestly, it's a little hypocritical given that you're in and I feel a warm hand on my shoulder. And I turn around and there's just a skinhead smiling at me. I hear you, brother. No one has it harder than the white man. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm back. Listen, I don't want you to hate me for being white, but I don't want you to like me for being white. Why are these the only two options? Well, if I have to pick a side, I'm gonna go with you guys because at least your heart is in the right place. I'm just kidding. It's because you control all of film and television. That's why I'm over here.
Yeah, no, this talk successful needs to stop. I'm honestly fucking sick of it. I'm sick of dealing with it. I just need everyone to grow a fucking brain, wake up, you know, learn a fucking thing or two, which is the point of this show, and just, you know, be fucking adults. Like let's restore sanity and get everything back to being peaches and fucking cream again. I mean, that's my main mission here. Like, let's pretend there's some fucking super smart hacker out there who's well fucking aware of everything that's going on, he's extremely fucking knowledgeable, and his end goal is to just get everything back on fucking track, get the whole world functioning smoothly and peacefully again, and just so everyone lives nice, happy lives. There's just no more fucking bullshit. How does that sound, guys? Come on. Moving right along. Oh look, this is just like I've been saying too. I've been saying this for about a week or so. Or more. I've been saying it for longer. You'll notice everything I say on this show comes true. Trump leads DeSantis in primary poll, but loses to Biden in general election. See, it doesn't matter who wins. Doesn't matter who wins. Biden's still gonna win. So yeah, got this one in the bag. Some super fucking smart dude out there is puppeteering all this shit. I mean, maybe, possibly. Wouldn't that be cool? So, I guess we'll zoom out. I'm sure I ruffled some feathers here with this episode, but guys, look, I mean, sometimes waking up to shit and learning a few fucking things outside of what your little fucking bubble is telling you, sometimes it is a little uncomfortable. It's called cognitive dissonance, when new information enters in your brain and it either fucking just bounces off and doesn't go in, or it does go in a little and it's a little uncomfortable at first, but just suck it up and deal with it. It's, you know, it's like growing pains. It's not always going to feel fucking good, alright? So, let's go over here. There's Russia. Moscow's like over here somewhere. And they're invading Ukraine, right? It's all part of the show. This might be a long one. I'm just gonna be late to work. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Unsuccessfully try to surround Bakhmut in advance. They are both grinding away over here. This is all happening live here and now, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Such decisive actions. Wait, who's saying this? Commander of the ground forces of Ukraine. Such decisive actions of our army significantly deplete and demoralize the enemy and accelerate our victory. That's probably a big part of them holding their ground here. It's like they could have retreated, and they were going to. But I feel like they've created this Alamo situation where they're getting completely fucking surrounded, and just wave after wave of Russians over there, like, fucking attacking them. But, you know, and standing their ground and just grinding away and just the two of them fucking each other up, it's demoralizing the shit out of the Russians right now. Look at this shit. Russia's confiscating its officials' passports to stop them from fleeing the country or defecting. It's an actual size representation. This little fucking shithead. Die already. Die already! Asshole. Yeah, thousands have fled Russia, including some officials who offer secrets to try and get asylum. Oh, dear! Oh shit. Oh man, I have to pull a Piglet now. Hold on. Now I have to. Oh, dear. Oh, it's too good. Isn't this show great? Hence the name. Welcome to the great show, guys. This is where I break it all down for you. And again, I just want to reiterate this part, but all these motherfuckers have been clowning around. What if there's some really smart dude just kind of letting them, just to let the problems pile up and make everything look really bad to make the show a little more interesting, just so you can swoop in and bitch smack the fucking shit out of all of them, all at the same time. Get it all back to being nice and peaceful. Worries about the state of Russia as he enters year 2 of the war with Ukraine. Oh, now you're starting to worry. Like, whoops. I might have made a mistake. Oh, I might have made a mistake here. Fucking asshole. Fuck this guy. He's seriously been clowning around for decades. Sick of him. Black Sea will become totally ours. Sure it will. Sure it will. I love how they believe their own bullshit. That's probably one of the funniest parts. Yeah, no, it won't. Shut up. Okay. Let's see, how much more do I have to go? It's already been over 30. Ooh, I have a lot. Eesh. Here's my buddy Steven. He says he embarrassed himself in Kamala Harris interview. I didn't catch that one last night, but I had an idea. I'm sure he actually didn't embarrass himself. It was it's a late night show, guys. It's not too fucking deep. This is the same show that fucking has fucking celebrities and shit on. You know, it's not. I feel like people still think it's the Colbert Report, where he was like grilling them and they would get deeper into the politics and shit like that. Yeah, see. To have the vice president in front of him and ask questions he did completely bypassed the biggest hair story of the week, the Warren feud. Oh lord. Who cares about some fucking cat fight? I'm sorry, no one gives a shit. Argue that the Late Show ruined Colbert's interviewing style. Meh. Yeah, it's not the same show, dipshit. What a fucking idiot. Anyway, I'm sure it was fine. Oh yeah, so my idea was, since I always arrive home too late and I can never catch the show, and this show used to be intertwined with the Great Show. We put on a little magic show together. I'm thinking, what if I just start stream at nighttime, or maybe perhaps even during the day. I'll just start streaming the previous night's episode. How does that sound? That way, I mean, sure, it's not happening like live, and it's not like that day, and it's a little behind, but at least I'm fucking doing it, right? At least it's I found a way to kind of make it work, so I might do that actually. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll put it on in the background and do a stream, and we'll get to see some of the magic unfold. But I'll probably start doing that soon. I should cover some of this shit that happened today. I guess this is going to be a long one. International arrest warrants issued for Vladimir Putin. Dun dun dun! Good. Fucking dipshit. This is him crying to Xi Jinping. Help me, my dear. Help me, Pooh Bear. You're my only hope. It's Putin being arrested. ICC arrest warrant. War crimes explained. Proving intent and knowledge of such crimes can be challenging. Yeah, this guy's fucking over there bombing civilians and shit like that. There was another thing on the news that I'm not really covering. Some of the stuff I like to sweep under the rug and just be like, But the Pentagon was blocking measures that would be taken in order to expose Russia and Putin for war crimes, citing that people would probably do the same thing here, like it would set a precedent, because yeah, we committed war crimes too. Shh, we don't talk about that part. That was in the past. That was back when we were fucking shit up. We killed like 150,000 civilians in Iraq. A totally unjustified war because the Republic clowns hijacked the fucking nation, drug us into war, stalled out our economy just so we could get a foothold in the Middle East, just so we could get all the fucking oil, and they just straight up lied to everyone. They said it had shit to do with 9/11. They said they had weapons of mass destruction. Bullshit. It was all bullshit. It was just the Bush dynasty fucking abusing their power, dragging our name through the fucking mud, pissing off the rest of the world, and killing 150,000 innocent civilians. People over there were straight up, our military was straight up told just light up anyone. And we did. It was a fucking slaughter, and yeah, so we're just as guilty of it all, but hey, bright side is, we're the good guys again. Just pretend there's some really smart dude out there that has basically hijacked the system himself, and now he's the one that's secretly in control. And no one dares piss this guy off, because he'll use his power to fucking bitch slap all these dumb motherfuckers. He will fuck up your entire goddamn life if you piss him off. So yeah. Well, gang, I should get this shit here. Speaking of, like I keep saying, just pay attention. Over the next week or so, you'll start to notice they all just get bitch slapped one by one. Or all at the same time. We'll see. Where's that thing with Putin? So Xi Jinping's third term as president. Here, let's zoom out again. Where's the fucking U.S.? So we're going from Ukraine to Russia, and we're going to go down to this part of the world. There's India. We're going to focus on this part now. Third term as president rings alarm bells for India. Yeah, this guy is making himself authoritarian for life, basically. So is Putin. Putin's about to secure a 5th fucking term. They basically control the fucking media, and they shape how everyone thinks so that they keep getting voted back in. China is working hard to defeat US and NATO indirectly through the success of Russia in the ongoing war. Which, let me get to that real quick. Yeah, you fucked up, Pooh Bear. About to get bitch slapped. China shipped assault rifles and body armor to Russia in 2022. Uh-oh, just got busted. New report claims Chinese companies have sent assault rifles, body armor, and drone parts to Russian entities since the war, which might have prolonged it all. Well, it probably more than likely did. 12 tons of body armor, 1,000 assault rifles. You stepped in it, asshole. About to get fucked up. Oh, it's been a long one. It's almost 40 minutes. Ukraine is preparing to turn the tide of the war. Good. That one's a video. I don't feel like loading it. It's heading for a terrifying escalation. So like I said, it's more fun whenever things get a little out of hand and everything starts to get crazier and crazier. It's more exciting that way. So that way when the secret puppeteer swoops in, fucking bitch slaps them all, gets everything back in order. Makes for a more entertaining show, right? I'm not gonna cover the little fucking chihuahua. I guess I'll just head out and I'll cover all this tomorrow. I'll do one tomorrow just for the hell of it. Later, guys. Have a great one.